everyone, and welcome back to the 2018 Granny Squares Crochet Along. Today is a true crochet along, as I have not made this puff flower square today yet either, so we are going to make it together. I have my chart to look off of and my yarn and hook, and we are ready to go. So we are going to start with chaining 6 and slip stitching to that first chain to create our ring. And then we need to work 8 popcorn stitches with a chain 1 in between them into our ring. So to start our first popcorn stitch, we're going to chain 3 and work 4 more double crochets into our ring. So counting that first chain 3, we'll have 5 double crochets altogether. We're going to drop that loop, insert it into the first stitch, pick up that loop, and then pull it through our first stitch. And then go ahead and chain 1. And then we need to work 5 double crochets into the ring to do our next popcorn stitch. And 5. Once you have 5, once again we'll drop that loop, insert it into the first of the 5 double crochets that you made, pick up your loop and pull it through, and then chain 1. And continue that all the way around until you have 8 puffs in your ring, and I'll get back to you once you've done that. Awesome. Once you have all 8 popcorn stitches in there, you'll do your last chain 1 and slip stitch to your first popcorn stitch, and from there we are going to make another popcorn stitch. So we're going to do a whole nother round of popcorn stitches. You're going to put 1 popcorn stitch in each of the previous popcorns from the last round, and then 1 popcorn stitch in each chain space from the previous round. And like the last round, we will have a chain space in between them. So there's our first popcorn. I'm going to chain 1 and do our next popcorn into the chain space. So remember, it's 5 double crochets, drop that loop and insert it into the first stitch, and then pick up your loop and pull it through. And there's your popcorn. So continue that all the way around with a popcorn in each popcorn from before and each chain space. And I will get back to you once we get to our first starting one. Awesome. Once you're done that, you will have 16 popcorns around your second row with a chain space in between each of them. Now I am going to join a new color. If you are continuing with the same color, slip stitch over into a chain space, but if you're joining a new color like me, just join into any chain space that you got there. And we're going to start with our corner here. So we're going to chain 3 and work 2 more double crochets into that same chain space. Work 2 chains and then 3 more double crochets into that same spot to finish off our corner. In the next chain space, we need 2 half double crochets. In the next chain space, we need 2 single crochets. And then in the next, we're going to start going up again, so 2 half double crochets. And then in the next chain space, we want to do our corner again. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. So go ahead and continue to square it out until you get to our first corner that we started with the 2 half double crochets, 2 single crochets, 2 half double crochets, and then your corner, and so on and so forth. And I will see you back when we get to our starting chain. There, once we've done our last half double crochet, we will slip stitch to the first starting chain 3 that we made, and we are going to continue this with just doing rounds of single crochets around until we get this square up to the size that we want it. So we'll go ahead and single crochet in each stitch around. In each corner will be 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 2 single crochets. And you will just go ahead and repeat this round of single crocheting in each stitch on each side and putting 2 single crochets, chain 2, 2 single crochets in each corner for each round until you get the size square that you want. So there we have it, just a super simple square for today, but honestly I love these flowers with the popcorn effects. That's just pop. I love the texture of them. I think they feel so nice. I hope you guys enjoyed crocheting along with me today and making this puff flower. See you next time.